The basic definition of the consciousness is to recognize ourselves, to feel the existence of ourselves. Who is mine and who is me? Are these two different attributes?
When we care about our mind, our thought, and we filter our thought to not manipulate our mind.
Do we exist or not? And where we exist? Why we exist? Our brain is the part of our body, and mind is the property of that brain.
Mind is a source of communication between soul and body, and there is a connection between soul and body.
Man does exist with the meaning. Existence of the man is actually existence of his meaning. They feel their presence when they feel the pain. Thinking is basically a phenomena in which we are talking to ourselves.
Then mind give message to my body. Happiness of body is dependent upon happiness of soul.
Our brain started to develop more and more thoughts. These are the thoughts must be translated into language. Consciousness is the process. You discover yourself, you introduce yourself, you invent yourself. Why we do not laugh on speaking English, and we started laughing a little bit while speaking Urdu, but we do not laugh while recording video in Punjabi. What is the reason behind this?
I think two reasons. Reasons are same, but they are opposite each other. First reason is that in Punjabi, we understand we don't need to focus, we don't need to concentrate. Every word makes sense to us. In English, we focus and we concentrate to understanding.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
And in Urdu, there is a medium situation. Even when we're talking in Urdu, we think before using word.
Exactly.
Sometimes we use Punjabi's word in Urdu. So that's the reason I think.
You are right. I got your point. I try to explain that phenomenon. When we are talking in Punjabi, our brain started to develop more and more thoughts in
Yeah,
our
right.
brain frame that these are the thoughts must be translated into language.
Yeah.
So our brain is totally busy in creating thoughts, transforming thoughts.
Good.
None of the portion is free that makes our sense to become laughing.
Yeah.
When we are speaking Urdu, for Urdu, we are a little bit busy our mind is a little bit busy in creating thoughts into words. In case of English, our total mind is busy in creating thoughts, converting thoughts into language and words. We have to create words, we have to connect those words into sentences, connecting those sentences into framework and of systemized thoughts.
Actually, thing is that we never focus in our mind. When we focus or when we care about our mind, our thought, and we filter our thought to not manipulate our mind, then mind help us to think, to solve problems, or to telling us what's the reason behind. But when we don't care our mind, we don't filter any filthy, blurry, or any dark thinkings. We allow them to go in our mind. Our mind, I think, at mind. You are doing this to me, okay, go. I will also not filter what thought for you. You don't care me, I don't care you. I think that's the reason.
Hafiz Saab, I have got another key point in your answer. You used a word that our mind said to us. It's mean our mind is a different thing, and us to me, my mind is talking to me. Thinking is basically a phenomena in which we are talking to ourselves. I am a little bit curious about that phenomena. Who is mind and who is me? Are these two different attributes? Are two different faces of mind?
Actually, our soul is another thing and body is another thing. And there is a connection between soul and body, and that's called mind. Our mind actually translator between our soul and our body.
Okay.
That's why when our mind tell our soul bad things, our bad habits, even when our soul is alive, then I do a bad thing, I do a sin, I do a evil thing. So my soul become lazy, heavy, and become restless because mind telling that act to my soul, he is doing that thing, he is doing that thing. Mind is a source of communication between soul and body. Then my soul relax. Then mind give message to my body. Your soul is relaxed. Adim Nakash, what is doing or other thing what is saying to you, they are insulting you or they're humiliating you, but my soul is peaceful, then my our mind tells the body your soul is normal, don't worry, then also my body getting normal,
Okay.
not any reaction or not any sense of osan khata. When we see
Yes.
osan khata, that's the point. Our mind communicate, deliver message, soul's message to body and body message to soul, and soul and body have a great connection each other, and they it depends a lot each other.
Exactly.
Happiness of body is dependent upon happiness of soul, and happiness is soul is dependent upon happiness of our body.
By day.
So cleanliness is of a faith.
Exactly.
It is the hadith part. That's the point. I think.
Here I want to add something. I think mind and body, mind and brain. Our brain is the part of our body.
Yeah.
Brain is physiological organ that is inherited in our skull.
Yeah.
And mind is the property of that brain. You can say that mind is the software, brain is the hardware.
Exactly.
You can say that any machine, we are rushed with a lot of machines. Our life is totally interdependent on the machines. Every machine that runs on the energy. If there is only energy and absence of the machine, then you cannot get any work of the specific task. Computer does not work without software, and software cannot exist without hardware. So, in the same case, our machine, our body, is the hardware, and the brain that inherited a capacity of the mind, the thinking capacity. Thinking capacity is the
So right.
software. Proceeding our discussion to the next segment, that here a very thinking process and very thinking phenomena occurs that philosophers most of the time used to discuss that phenomenon. That is consciousness.
Yeah.
The basic definition of the consciousness is to recognize ourselves, to feel the existence of ourselves. Do we exist or not? And where we exist? Why we exist? We take the examples of the animals. Animal feel their presence just for the limited case. They feel their presence when they feel the pain. Their consciousness is very limited. They cannot feel the presence to the some meaningful purpose. But the man with the meaning, man does exist with the meaning. Existence of the man is actually is existence of his meaning. It is consciousness. Consciousness is the process you discover yourself, you introduce yourself, you invent yourself. So, what is your take about this consciousness?
I was talking about mind, and you clarify that software is our consciousness, mind is our consciousness. Why the crazy person, the madman, they don't have ability to think. They don't care about their soul. They don't care about their cleanness. They don't care about what's other person saying to them because they have hardware, brain, but don't have mind. And their soul is also pure. Why soul is pure? Because software is not working, mind not telling the soul, people are doing that with you. So that's why sometimes we say that some kind of major wherein take their hand for prayer and Allah accept their prayer. Why? Because of pureness of their soul.